Hey there, it's Arsenine and welcome back to the series of Plants vs Zombies. This is, I think, part 8 of the entire series, and I'm not gonna make the same mistake of playing all the minigames in one shot for the puzzles this time, mainly because of the fact that you saw that as, you know, the entire thing progressed on, I literally got tired as, like, you know, the entire minigame series went on for like the 2.5 hour section. So again, if you haven't seen it, do watch it. I literally did the entire take towards like I think 2 in the morning, and I was really bloody tired. But fortunately the next day was, you know, still the weekend, so I just slept off the entire situation. So without delaying any further, I'm going to do only the Vasebreaker section. If we make this under an hour, then I will attempt the endless and try to get the achievement of, I think it was 15, right? Let me see. What's the China shop thing? Yeah, here, 15. So yeah, if everything goes well, that'll be what happens. So let's do this. This here is Vasebreaker. Some of these levels are really difficult. Good luck. Most of this really have a very simple strategy to it, to be honest. That's fine. Okay. So I want to make sure these overlap. Like this. Do that. So you can do this essentially. Did. Yep. Okay. There we go. This should be fine. This should be fine. And you know, you don't have to break the last one because it's just a plant. Pretty straightforward. Some of this, there are certain gimmicks anyways. Like you're gonna see some of them have like, oh yeah, they're gimmicks in the sense that, yeah, you see like this. So you need to place them this way. And usually for this, it's best to place them like the walnuts towards the front row. Okay, that one's gonna die. Okay, die. Continue. Again, place on where you think there are unknowns, essentially. It's best to keep yourself like guarded in such situations. Okay, let's do this here. Yep. Did. Okay, next one. And then I won't pop this because I will need to let the bucket hit, like really take some damage. Okay, so do this here. Yeah, okay, sure. Boom. That'll be fine. This will be fine. And yeah, okay, so this, I can just put that here and that will be perfectly fine in case I don't clear it, but I should be able to clear it anyways. This will just take a little bit of time, and I think this highlights just how the strategy works. Obviously, I can understand how some people may not actually be aware that this is facing leftwards instead of, you know, rightwards, but do pay attention to whatever gimmick is actually present in the puzzle series. I was gonna say minigame series, and at least I'm not saying missions like, you know, the minigame. I was really tired and out of it at that point in time, so yeah. Let's see. The most unknowns are here and here, so let's do that. Boom. Okay, fine. That's totally fine. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that so I don't waste the hypno shroom. Basically, I'm waiting until this zombie bites the hypno shroom, then I'm gonna unlock the entire thing. So we shall see how it works then. So like, come on, bite it, bite it, bite it. Come on, yep. And yeah, that'll be fine. That'll be perfectly fine to deal with. So let's do that. Yeah, handily done. Okay. Yes, and this. Yeah, we can do that. Okay, I'm gonna need to do that essentially. And then do this. Leave that here. Fortunately, this situation is basically like, so long as the dancing zombie is like eating, oh yeah, as you see, as the zombie ate that, it just despawned the thing. But yeah, if the dancing zombie was eating the walnut, it's perfectly fine. Although I could have messed up if I didn't have squash because, you know, the extra dancer was at the bottom, right? That's fine. Tons of puff shrooms actually, so just lay them here. So why not? Knowns. Do that there. Another explosion. Chain reaction, chain reaction, chain reaction everywhere. Okay, let's go. A lot of mushrooms actually. Huh, okay. That's not too bad. Let's do this. And I'll put one. Oh god. Okay, do that. And let's see. Oof, my guy died actually. That's perfectly fine. I think mine is safe. And these two, yep, done. Didn't even need to use all the plants. As you can see, some of these puzzles not that difficult, but I think the IZombie is much more difficult. Sorry. M is for, did it say metal? Nah, that's fine. Okay, most unknowns. I'll put it up here and here. Whoops. That's kind of not what I wanted to happen actually. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. So let's see. A set of unknowns would be here actually, so we'll see. Okay. Ooh, 2. Okay, let's see. Aha, that worked. I didn't actually think that would work, to be honest. Boom. Yeah, do that there to block. Do that here and here just in case. And then we slowly clear the map again. Do this here and put one here just for safety anyways. Oh, bucket hit. So you need to be stalled right there. Magnet shroom. Okay, that's interesting. I'll put it here. Most practical to be putting there anyways. That one's dead. Bye-bye. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Eat that. Oh, that's pretty easily done anyways. My zombie should be able to clear that. Yep. Magnet shrooms have, I think, that much radius, so it's usually best to put around most of the unknowns in the situations, right? Okay, scary Potter. Ooh, such a play. Okay, I think that's fine. I should be able to kill it quickly. Yep. It's gonna die soon. This one, also the same. Don't worry, I won't lose. And if I don't put any plant there, at least he won't vault over it and essentially like waste a plant. And he dies now. Okay, that's fine. Another one. This one, I might need to put 2. Because like, he did like have an extra leverage. Sorry. Let's see. Oh, boom. That's fine. And let's see. Most unknowns will be here. I'm surprised they actually let you do torchwood like this. It's such a weird situation. And why they wouldn't just let you do like any like, you know, split pea or anything is kind of beyond me, to be honest. Okay, 3 Peter. That's here. Definitely. That's not good. Okay, that's fine now. And then I just have a lot of tall nuts actually. That's a nice try, dude. Anyways, I think this more or less is over, so I'm just gonna like just speed run that. Yeah, like that. And it's over. Yep. I'm actually clearing this really quickly. I'm just staring over at the time and it's like 8 minutes. So yeah. I guess this is the difference with having like actual energy to do things, right? Versus not having any energy to do anything. Okay. It's perfectly fine to let them constantly walk because this is just DOT anyways. Okay, let's see. This is here since I only have 1. Another one. Let's see. Another one. Yep. Another zombie. Boom. Yep. Dead. Essentially, this will go here. Oh, these ones made it. Surprising, actually. I was surprised that that one made it. I think the damage for spike wheat just isn't super consistent anyways. So that's probably one of the issues. Okay. I can just skip the rest of this, honestly. Yeah. Should be fine. That will eventually kill the bucket hit. So I think this is just going to be a time sink. For, you know, brevity's sake, I might just fast forward this entire part because there really isn't a point, or you know, at least let me use this opportunity to talk if I'm gonna put this as like, you know, a stream sort of thing. So like for you guys, I'm just gonna ask like, how's your day? Basically, it's like a normal average day for me. I just finished most of the coursework that I had in class, and I think nothing much really happened per se. And fortunately for me, I was able to like do most of my work pretty handily and easily. So as a result of that, like I could just get this video and record it in. I think maybe I'm able to do the IZombie if everything goes well accordingly anyways. Oh, actually, I think I might have failed that one. Okay, whatever, restart level. And here I was being too confident that I could clear it quite easily, huh? Okay, put that one here. Yeah. I think essentially just need to keep stalling them, right? Okay, fine, I'll stall you. Do that, do this. Okay. Just make this a lot quicker, you know. Do this. Die, do this, die. Okay, this should in theory be over. Luckily I didn't have to talk nearly as long, and I was surprised I actually lost that one. I think the walnut doesn't have as much health, and spikeweed damage is just pretty shit and inconsistent. As you saw that, like, there is actually like a gap there, a momentary stoppage in damage. So yeah. So as of right now, I've only reset once. Not the worst, I guess. Another chain reaction. So yeah, boom. Okay, that has to happen. Oh god. Okay, that has to happen. And more unknowns will be here. Split P will be here. This can be here. I think that will work. Okay. Boom. Okay, another squash. Let me think. Where should I put it? I think here will be great, actually. Oh god. Boom. Boom. Ooh, 2 with 1. That's great. Okay. Gonna do that. It's gonna be here. Let's see. Boom. That one will eventually kill it. Boom. Yep, did. Oh, pretty easy, this one. I guess technically all of them are easy. I just kind of messed up that one because I miscalculated significantly. Ace of Vase, that's the last one anyway, so yeah. If you've noticed, basically most of my strategy is just to do the entire last row first. It's actually pretty straightforward so that I can try and overlap most of like essentially the zombies, right? Okay, that's a thing. Aha. Let's see. 3-peater over here. Yep, die. Die, and then die. Yep. Boom. Slow him down. Hold him back. Lantern. Okay, let's see. It's a bucket hit there. So I have a sort of idea for that one. Boom. This one, I have to do that. Do this. 3-peater for here. Do that. I think I should be able to clear. So basically the plan is this, right? They're gonna constantly advance forward. Eventually, I'm going to overlay like all of them to basically step on the potato mine. So that's my solution to that anyways. They just need to arrive here on the same time. Yeah. I just do this. Oh, there's only one left anyway, so it's fine. Boom, done. Okay, good. That's 14 minutes actually. Still sort of fast for me. Let's see, Vasebreaker Endless. Now this one is gonna need a bit of strategy, so what I'm going to do is that since I have finished this under like, you know, an hour, I'm gonna try and get the 15th trick right now in one sitting. It's probably easier said than done though, because I'm just talking a lot of shit anyways about like how straightforward it could be, or maybe it's actually not, you know? Yeah, so let's just do that. Sun. That's the gimmick of Vasebreaker Endless, because now you have Sun to put Cherry Bomb in case you know, mess up. So that's the idea here. Okay. Another bucket hit. Another zombie. Put this here. Over here. Break another one. Let's see. This would be great here. This would be great here. Yep. Ooh, that's like 5 dead, dude. That was actually pretty good synergy, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. I like that one. Dead. Okay. Let's see. Oh god. Okay, that's actually a problem. Okay, that is a problem. So I'm gonna try and stall that as much as possible. And then, let's see, what can I do? I might have messed up already, actually, if you think about it. Oh wait, it's already bandaged, right? Dead. Ah, okay. That's usually my tracker for if it's damaged. I need to try and get the plankton first, actually. Because that is usually the biggest, like, insurance, essentially, for me. Let's do that and that. Okay, that should be fine. Let me think. Here. More unknowns up top, actually. Oh god. It's fine. Yeah, okay. I got an idea for this one, actually. So I'm gonna do that. Bucket hit again. 3 Peter here. 2 dead. Yep. Okay. Most likely the Gargantua will probably be here in this lane. I'm just trying to guess anyways. So, here and here first. Okay, never mind, the Gargantua's in the bottom lane. Let's see, what else do I have? I have 2 here, which would be great, actually. Let's see. This would be good here, I believe. We can do that. Do this. Nope, no imp for you, dude. So, how I usually plan for the bucket hit in that situation is this. Let's see. If another zombie gets here, then I can kill it with, you know, just the squash. So I'll just wait for that one. Yep. Then we get this to prep for that one. Dead. When that potato mine's active, just let him walk in to essentially die. As you can see, the plan kind of changes on the fly depending on where the Gargantua is. Like, that's more firepower. It gets harder as the streak goes on because if I remember, I think they shove like more zombies into less like smaller vases essentially. So your ability to counter essentially is reduced each time. Okay, that's here and that's here. Then we'll just let time go on like that. Would be great. That would be fine. Let's see. That would be great. That's great. Let's see. Yep. I'm just planning for that potato mine anyways. So that would be here. And open. Oh, boom. Let's see. Boom. Yep. Nice overlap there. Okay, I'm gonna need to stall that actually. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Yeah, this one can probably be dealt with quite easily. Oh, okay, that actually makes it easy. Okay. Lantern. Yeah. Crush him. Dead. Okay. Pretty nice. And I have 200, so that's basically my safety situation. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, Planton. Planton probably goes in the middle. That's usually where I think is the safest to do any kind of scanning. This goes here. That goes here. That goes here. Top row. Let's see. Do that. This one comes here. Okay, overlap with that. Get that one out. And get this one out. As long as that's not a Gargantua, I will be fine. Perfect. Let's see. Okay, yeah, let's let that happen. It's up here, but up here. Okay, this one. Here. Gargantua. So that will be here. This will be here. It's kind of like a meat shield for the Gargantua, actually, so that's not the most ideal. Oh, okay, that's fine. Yep. Then I can just do that. If I need to, let's see. Didn't need that at all, so I can do this. Crushed. Crushed. This one. Yeah, that's fine. Bye. Yep. It's going well so far, actually. Let's see. This would be best use up here, actually. And I'll try and protect this lane since it's unknown. Do that. Prepare to do this. Okay, that'll be fine. Dead. Now dead. Okay. Boom. Another repeater. Should be here. That's okay. Repeater can go up here. And repeater can go down there. Be shoot up here. Okay. Plan turn. Let's see. Oh shit. The thing despawned. That's not good. So that's a bit of a waste actually. Let me think. Let's think hard about this actually. So there are 2 zombies there. I hope that kills in time. If not, I have that. Okay, let's see. Here, because it's possible. I can kill that definitely, no problem. Let's see. Here. Possibly here actually. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's perfectly fine. Boom. If that's the Gargantua, I think I'm in a lot of trouble. Okay, so it could be here actually. Let's see. This one I gotta be patient about this. Okay, let's see. Nope. So it means the Gargantua's up here. It's on one of these 2. Which means I am essentially... Oh, that's only 1 sun. Yeah. Means I'm actually forced to use the cherry bomb. Because I don't think there's any way I would have won that one. Oh. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's my bad. I could have won that. Yeah, that's a bit of a waste, but that's okay. Everything's still working out fine. Again, this is just my attempt at doing the 15 streak, right? Who told you that I was gonna clear this in a single attempt? If I could, then I'd be God, essentially. Yeah, that's fine. Put this here. This one goes here, I think. That'll be safe. That one goes up here. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's see. I'm just waiting for that one, essentially. Then... Yep. Crush. Okay, good. Let's see. Yep. Let's see. Here. I will go here. Dead. Blow up. And this one should be... Okay. Oh, great. That's great, actually. So it means the Gargantua could be here or here. That's okay. Let's see. Here. Break. Yep. Okay, that's a problem. That's actually a problem. I need to use the other cherry bomb now. Because... Yeah. Essentially, I had to use that because... it was at like a not good position, essentially. If the Gargantua is essentially in positions whereby it's in direct line of ability to break the rest of the vases, then essentially you're at a disadvantage automatically. Oh god. That could have been a bad idea, but yeah, we shall see. Yep. Boom. Let's see. This would be great. I could get some cover. Yeah, I know. Break that. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Boom. Blow up. Die. Okay, that's fine. I'll need that for here. No choice. Let's see. If there's any bucket hit? No bucket hit, so I can stall this one. That's great. Then I can do this. Okay, this one's cleared. This one definitely dies, even though I could have put it there. Yep. Okay, 7. Halfway there. Okay, same strategy again, just breaking the backline. This. Let's see. Here, yes. Here, yes. That's not good. Stall then. Would they give 2 gargantuans later? Maybe actually. Yeah, that might actually be a thing. Oh, that won't be good. That's a lot of zombies there. That one's a lot faster actually. Yeah, that's not good. Okay, essentially I'm gonna pop that one. Then I'm gonna do this. That'll be the best use of it anyways. That walnut is not long for the wall. Yep. Now dead. Okay, good. Okay. Lantern. Okay, that's great. Let's see. The most concentration is here. That's the best use. But Gargantua's in the way, so I kind of have to wait. I'll just hold on to it. I have no choice. Otherwise, it'll despawn. I could put it here, but it's not the most ideal. Actually, here would be ideal as well, to be honest. Dead. Okay. That'll be great. I think it might die. We shall see, you know. Let's see. Yeah, I just have to double up here so I can kill this and I can save the squash for something else. Okay, put it here. And here. Tree Peter up here, so I can do this. Okay, yeah, squash goes here. Other squash goes here. These two here, here. This one here, these two activate now. Dead. Yeah, okay, pretty clear. Okay, backline again. Slow and slow. And then I'm just gonna kill these. Actually, they can die over time, so I'll do this. Okay. That's a thing. Okay. That's sun. 3 Peter should go here. Sun should be here, so I can do this. Yep. Nice. Nice gem. Okay. Sun. Yep. Okay. Can do this now. Dead. Yep. Okay. Break these. Yep. Nothing much happens there, actually. Do that here. Then... yeah, that's actually fine. I can put this here and I think it will be quite safe. Yep. I think that's pretty safe. Eventually they will die. Yeah, I have to stall there. Okay. Come on, break. What could you be? Oh, that's fine. Die. Yep. Pretty nicely done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Okay, this one goes here. This one here. This one here. Yep. Okay. When this guy passes, I'll put it in the center. I can stall here. Go on. Okay, nice. Sun. Only 1 sun, actually. Not the most useful. Okay, let's see. Bucket hit can be slowed by this 100%. So put this on this lane, so I can do that. Okay, let's see. Do this. Break this one. You know what? Double up. Did. Okay. 3 Peter. 3 Peter over here, actually. That'll be good. Yep. Let's see. If this does... okay, if it doesn't dent out, I was gonna be like, yeah, it has to be then. Like, we have to, like, use an instant for that one. It's fine. Okay, that's perfectly fine. Perfectly preserved, actually. Come on. It's gonna eat that plantain, but it's of disuse. Okay, dead. That will definitely die. We break this. Okay. Yep. Yay, 1 diamond. Look at that money, dude. I haven't really spent a lot since I completed all the minigames. I'm pretty sure this is where shit hits the fan, honestly. So I need to be very careful here. So I'm gonna do that and that. Okay, that will kill eventually. Unknowns down here. Squash should be up here as well. Most unknowns. Okay, do that. Good. Oh god. Now that is not good. Yep. Okay, let's see how it works. Yep, okay, I think that should work out fine eventually. Yep, that's okay, put it up here. Let's see. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, he would definitely die eventually. Okay, let's do these two now. Cover the top 2 lanes, then do all these. Yep, that works. Let's see how to do that. Boom. Yep, okay, do this. Another Gargantua. So what we do right now, in order to not waste this, is that we wait for the potato mine to essentially be ready, blow up, and then, you know, we see if it can kill. If not, then, you know, it will be time to use the cherry bomb, but it should be just enough damage, we should see. So, yeah, I think I'm right. There'll be 2 Gargantuas after 10 waves. Okay, I just need 4 more waves of this, and as long as I can essentially have 2 cherry bomb usage, I should be fine. You can see why cherry bomb is so useful. It basically kills in the radius of like the plankton, you know. Okay, let's Gargantua first. That's not good. I'm gonna potato mine here. Do that straight away. Just gonna throw the imp. Oh, that's actually not good, to be honest. Yep. Okay, do that then. I should do this, yeah. Okay, 2 Gargantuas on the same lane. That's an asshole move if I've ever seen anything, honestly. Okay, that's perfectly fine though. I have a strategy for that one. I'll need to do this though. So, 2 died. Okay. Yeah, if I get 1 more squash, I think I'm perfectly fine. This one has to be stalled. Yeah, this one can essentially be killed by that, I guess. Let's see. Dead. That one's dead. Yep, okay. Let's see. Let's stall for this one. This one definitely dies. There's no way it lives, bro. That's like 9p damage per second, essentially. Okay, this comes down to timing, essentially. Perfect. 12 now. Okay, perfect. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gargantua. Again, not the best situation. Put this here because I'm gonna stall. And now he's out of the way. Okay, good. Here. It's not here. Okay, good. Have this slowly progress a little bit first. And this one dies next. Yep, okay, this one. Unfortunate. Okay, that is not good, actually. Okay, where do I even put this? Where do I even try to put this? Yeah. Okay, let's see. Dead. Yeah, okay. Okay. Damage. Yep, that's good damage, actually. That would be great. Dead. Yep. Okay. Dead. Yep, dead. Okay, good. Okay, plant here. Yep, slow him down slowly. Okay, yeah, I don't want to risk the bottom lane being uncovered, so let's do that. And okay, the bottom lane is actually perfectly secure. Okay, that's fine. Cleared. 13, and I have 2, so essentially I can win the last level if I just cherry bomb it. I'll check the time at 14, because at the 14 mark I'll see if like I'm taking too long for this section. And if I am taking too long, then I'm just gonna cherry bomb the last round. Like, anytime, you know. Just cherry bomb as quick as I can, essentially. Here. Here. Okay, good. Let's see. Yep, plant here. Actually, what am I doing? I can just check the time now. 35 minutes. Okay. Yeah, plan turn. Okay, let's see. Here'll be the best. Light it up. And I need to stall here. That's sun. Boom. Bye-bye. You didn't live long, did you? Okay, back rope. Okay, that's not good. Here and here. Actually, here. No, because I got a plan for that one. That one's gonna die, so I can drop this one on it. Yep, drop this one. I'll do this here. Check that one out. Just barely, actually, so that's unfortunate. A bit too quick, actually. Yep, and let's see. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Which means the Gargantua is this guy, 100%. No way and no doubt about it. Okay, let's see. Die, so I can do this. Okay, 2 3-peaters, right? So this one goes, that one goes here, so I can do this. Yep, it will eventually die because I believe in the damage output of my plants, essentially. That one slows. This one still does chip damage. This one, sorry, I was pointing at screen. This one still does chip damage. These two, and then over with that one. Yep, 14 streak at 37 minutes. So I think I'm doing quite well. And I'm just gonna cherry bomb this because I think I want to do IZombie, to be honest. So yeah. Again, you might think that that's a huge waste, right? And I think it was, actually. I think that is a huge waste, to be honest, but it's okay. Dead. Yep. 3-peater here. Let's see. Okay, this one has to be thrown here, actually. No choice. It's gonna throw the imp. The imp is gonna be used by the squash. Let's see. Okay, here and here. Boom. Plan turn over here. This one over here. This one over here. This one over here and over here. Okay, let's see. This one eventually can be stalled, so here, yep. Essentially break these two. Yeah. Then this one dies. Break this one. Break this one. Yeah, eventually it'll blow up, so that's perfectly fine. And then this. Yep. Dead. 15 streak. And yeah, I got the achievement. That's frankly all you really see from me here. I'll continue it if you guys want, like if you want me to continue to see how far I can go, then sure. But I want to do IZombie now. The zombies asked me to help them practice invading houses. I told them it's okay as long as no plants were harmed. So I put a bunch of cardboard cutouts on your lawn. Have fun. So there are multiple strategies to this, obviously. The easiest one is just go for sunflowers. So there is 2 you can essentially do right now, which I will do essentially this one. Okay, take 2 bite, the squash will go. Do that. That lane's cleared already. Essentially, that's the plan for that. This one needs just the bucket hit and it'll be perfectly fine. This one just uses the cheap zombie, the basic zombie first, then uses the bucket hit. This one uses the basic zombie. And you probably need to use 2, essentially, 2 basic zombies for the top lane. Actually, maybe not. Oh yeah, you do, definitely. You need the cover. Okay, so that'll be that. Bottom needs the football zombie. Yeah, and then that's fine. This is an entire clear for the first section anyways. The Endless for this is the one that sucks the most in my opinion. Vasebreaker Endless is pretty straightforward because there is like a predefined strategy. Like, just break the back line anyways. That's usually my strategy for it. But for IZombie, on the other hand, the strategy is pretty varied in the sense that you can get like a layout. Like, I remember this one because it sucks. You can essentially get a layout that is very easy, or a layout that is very difficult, you see. So there's two different layouts you can get. Yeah, diamond, nice. So you can get, you basically, if you leave and rejoin for the, you know, the IZombie, essentially the layout changes enough for it to actually matter. Okay, for this, very straightforward. You do a zombie for this row, then you do a screen door for that one, then for this row and this row you screen door as well. The top row you bucket hit. I think you should be able to clear, but you might need a like zombie because the spike weed does clear, so I might need this. Yep. You might be thinking, oh, why not send screen doors down this lane? Screen doors doesn't protect you from spike weed essentially, so yeah. Anyways, that's this entire IZombie cleared. This layout was pretty straightforward, mainly because there was no single lane with 3 pea shooters, so yeah. 1, 2, 3. And as you can see, for my style of doing like this PvZ puzzles, essentially, I like to rapid fire them so I can like think on the spot, you know. It makes it a bit more difficult in some situations, but it's okay for me. So split P round, and if you're dumb enough to put your digger zombie directly there, you die. So yeah, this lane definitely needs the digger zombie, okay? But the bottom lane doesn't need anything, so let's just use that first. The reason why this lane definitely needs the digger zombie is that by the time you eat through the torchwood, I'm pretty sure your bucket hit would expire since it's double damage piece. And as you can see, there's literally nothing to block that. So what you would do is just digger zombie this one. For this, just use the bucket hit on top. For this, I think 2 basic zombies, because 2 is still cheaper than, you know, 1. The most ideal is if you had cone hit zombies or the pole vaulter zombies. You don't get those yet though. So you need another one here. Then you just deploy that. Okay, once that is done, you can just send the zombie in. And yeah. Oh my god. Okay, that's my bad because I didn't give enough defense for that. So that's actually my bad. As essentially, when your zombie first dies, right, it has 1 extra bullet of damage tanking, so to speak. I didn't time that second basic zombie placement immediately after, so that's kind of why it did not get enough steps to trigger the, you know, the potato mine, which is actually the most important thing about this situation. I'm just getting real thirsty, so yeah, I probably should have taken a break and like went to drink water before I recorded the IZombie section, since I'm just talking continuously. And well, I think it's fine though, because based on like the length of this, it's not nearly as bad, so don't worry. Let's see, eat all the brains to pass the level. So let's see which would be ideal. You kind of don't have a choice, so you have to use the ladder zombie because all of them have this. Ladder zombies have medium health, but on the back lines they are like essentially, they will survive, so it's not gonna work out well for you. So what you will do is that you ladder zombie, then you probably need to send a bucket hit over. Or actually, let me just try to get away with a basic zombie. I think I can actually. Then for this lane, you need this followed by that. Then this, yeah, followed by that. This, and if I get the sun, then I'll be fine. Actually, let me just send a normal zombie to help. So yeah, that's working out perfectly well, right? The ladder zombie is like medium tankiness, basically cone hit tankiness, so yeah, I think I could have gotten away with a lot less. But you know, most of this could be trivialized with just a pole vaulter, which they don't give you, so yeah, whatever. And I think the sad thing about IZombie is that in some of the later levels where you can choose what zombies you want to use, they don't actually give you like access to all the zombies, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so this one is sort of straightforward. Basically, balloon zombies on lanes like this, but they don't eat the sunflowers, so essentially your plan is just this, okay? Okay, then do that. There's no umbrella leaf, so you don't have to worry about that. And then you take it away. And now that you take it away, bucket it down here. And once it eats that, bucket it down here. And I think just another bucket hit here. You double it up with another zombie, so you can essentially double your DPS. So yeah, essentially bucket it here and bucket it here. And you follow it up with a zombie behind. If you have like the screen door, it would actually be perfectly safe. So yeah, let's see, bucket it here. And yeah, I'm just gonna double the DPS with that. Yep. Obviously, what I could have done is just, you know, float the balloon zombie over, essentially. But I want to show that it's totally possible to clear even if you do that. Because if you just balloon zombie, you can just do that, by the way. And yes, the bucket hit will eventually make it there, so don't worry about it. But I just want to make it a bit faster, so yeah. As long as the bucket doesn't dent by the time it eats this pea shooter, it's actually perfectly fine. Which, let's just see. Okay, never mind, it probably wouldn't have made it. If it wasn't dented by the time you reach the pea shooter, you'd probably be able to clear the snow pea easily, since the snow pea doesn't really slow you down that much. Me smash. Okay, let's Gargantuar. Now, it's really enticing to use the Gargantuar, but technically you can just do this, okay? Yep. And then you send a zombie down here, which the squash would go for. Send another one down here. And you might be thinking, use a pole vaulting zombie, but you know, it literally like crushes. Technically what I could have done, which rather embarrassingly, I'm admitting it now. I could have just sent one pole vaulting zombie across and it would have triggered both squashes actually. So yeah, that's actually my bad. So the fun thing, just do that. Yeah, eventually you'll clear everything. Let me just pole vault all the way to the end. The extra movement speed cannot be understated essentially. Like, the extra movement speed is life or death over a sea of essentially spikeweeds. Oh, I'm getting really bad RNG with this row actually. It's lobbing constant butter. Are you kidding me, dude? Okay, if he does get the plaster on his head, then I'm going to use a pole vaulter zombie because I think the RNG is like, it was messing with me here, man. Yep. Oh my god. And I think the Gargantuars here don't exactly throw the imp, so... Oh my god, dude. Seriously? Okay, now it's over. Let's just do that. Look at that, using a zombie as a weapon, right? It's hilarious. Okay. That's, I think that's the second last one. Like, oh, no, not yet. Zomboogie, yeah, that's that. So, multiple different ways to do this. Again, first, just get a normal zombie to do that. Yeah, so you can eat that, and it will eventually trigger that, okay? So, your plan essentially is to send the dancing zombie down here. That's actually the best idea, in fact. And I'll send another one. Stagger the timing a bit so it doesn't actually trigger the same potato mine. Then, yeah, just get that to eat that. Then, yeah, then send just another zombie down that lane, essentially. Because once that is done, I'm going to summon the dancing zombie, essentially. Yeah, I'll summon the dancing zombie down here. Yep. Boom. Sets this off. Eats that zombie. And after a while, he does his dance and then he summons more, which this chomper will eat. Yep. And while you're eating that, yeah, everything is actually gonna go fine like that. Then it clears all these lanes, essentially. And exploit the mechanic where if one of the zombies, mainly the lead dancer, is like eating, then it will not actually advance the entire dancing zombie lane. So yeah. Yeah, do that. Okay. I could definitely just send another dancing zombie down here and be done with it, but like, actually, let me just do that. What am I doing? Because now I can summon here, And yeah, essentially I don't have to constantly wait and send like basic zombies down that lane. Yep. I honestly missed the original dancing zombie, you know, the Michael Jackson one. Any OG PVZ players can let me know. Do you remember the Michael Jackson zombie? Especially when he was dancing to Thriller and everything. So yeah. Okay, come on, eat the last brain. Yep. I think there's 2 more than the Endless. The last one is not that difficult also, actually. 3-hit wonder. Okay, look at that. So you have 3 different, essentially metal units. Like metal-based, like items can be magnetized, essentially. So what you do is you actually send the... Oh, you don't have the thing. That's unfortunate. So cone hit. Yep. Okay, now that that's done, probably cone hit here. Because the imp does not survive, dude. It doesn't. Yep. Another cone hit. I probably should have sent it a bit earlier, but that's okay. Okay. If that cone breaks, I'm getting 1. Actually, no, it's perfectly fine. Because 10 hits can't kill that. Then let's get an imp. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Okay, yep. Ah, crap, actually. Mistimed the imp, actually. That's unfortunate. Whatever. Digger zombie on top lane. No digger zombies on these 2, actually. So what you do is ladder here, actually. Yep, boom. Okay, this one needs another ladder zombie, by the way. And this one can just get away with a cone hit, to be honest. Now, you might be thinking, why not send the imp ahead of time, right? The imp only can take 3 shots from the pea shooter if you counter just now, so yeah, it's not gonna survive for very much longer. Okay, let's see. Send a cone hit in advance. The cone hit can start already, actually. Yep, so again, pretty easy clear. Missed time with the imp, but everything else was pretty straightforward. You could get the ladder zombie to go over since it does have the movement speed so long as the ladder is still intact, you know? And the ladder serves as essentially like a screen door anyways. But unlike a screen door zombie, he has the movement speed and his, you know, he has medium toughness, but to make up for that, ladder is actually slightly worse than the screen door. Which is, I think, why you don't actually get a screen door zombie to use in like the endless form. I remember you don't get Gargantua in the endless one because it's too easy if you can, honestly. Let's see. Not a lot of choices here. This is actually a pretty rough layout, to be honest. So there is a magnet shroom there. So let me think. Okay, my plan is just this for now. I need more sun anyways. Yeah. Yeah, I need the sun. Then, okay, that didn't work out at all anyways. So, cone hit here should be fine. This guy should get scared soon. Once he eats this magnet shroom, I should be fine. Oh, come on. Please eat at least the magnet shroom. Yeah, eat that. Actually, I think I mistimed it, to be honest. Yep. Yep. That's perfectly fine. The magnet shroom's gone at least. Split P here, no split P here actually. So, let me think. Don't really have a lot of options actually. I guess imp. Then second imp. 1. Yes, okay. Now, let me think. Yeah, I don't really have a lot of options, to be honest. So I think what I can do is this. That will eat its way to that sunflower, give me the sun I need. Then the only way is I double up ladder zombie here. That's the only way to clear this one, actually. Yep. And no digger zombie here because, as you know, starfruit can shoot backwards. I'll be thinking, why not digger zombie up here, right? Ah, you see, sometimes, and if I am lucky enough to show this to you, I will. Sometimes the chomper can still eat your digger zombie even though it's not facing there. So you could be very, very unlucky. So yeah, hopefully this gives me enough sun for my next move. Okay, not enough in a technical sense. So let me think. I now need to think actually a pretty fair bit. A cone hit can go here. That's perfectly fine. In theory, the cone hit should give me enough from this so I can summon 2 ladder zombies. The 2 ladder zombies must be summoned simultaneously, by the way. Okay, so this and that. Yeah. Because the first ladder zombie here will act as a shield for the second one. Yep. Once this repeater's down, I can put the imp up here. So yeah. Yep. Go. Okay, good. Handily done. That shields for the imp, which is also perfect. Okay. So let's see if I'm unlucky, right? Let's see. This lane, it's straightforward that I'm gonna use a bucket hit. So yeah. Let's see, right? Let's see, am I unlucky? That is what I mean, by the way. That is a thing, and normally that's not actually allowed to happen. So yeah. I think it's just the RNG of where the dude is placed sometimes. Yep, okay, that's done. And then once this is eventually... Actually, once this is killed, I can just get a pole vaulter zombie to do that. It's pretty fast. It's much faster, in fact, once that is killed, at least. Okay. Go on. The only problem is digger zombies are really slow. These dudes walk so slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. Okay. That's basically it. Yeah, but all your brains belong to us, basically. As you can see, with how the digger zombie ate those 2 chompers, that's actually how it's supposed to work. Not the digger zombie goes there and then gets eaten by the chomper, because that kind of defeats the purpose, right? Because for that zombie specifically, there's only 3 main counters to it: the split pea, starfruit, and the magnet shroom. Nothing else. Okay, IZombie endless. Oh wait, no. Get to a streak of 10. Yeah, okay, I was supposed to say like 20. That doesn't seem right. Okay, this one is actually not too bad, to be honest. So I can send a cone hit here and an imp here. The imp survives this, by the way. Gonna see the brilliance of the imp, but at the same time, I would rather the normal zombie, by the way. So that gets done. Dealt with. Pole vaulter goes on top of this. Yep. As long as I don't get buttered, right, I'm perfectly fine. Oh god, I just had to say that, right? Go. I don't believe he can make it, actually. Yep. Okay, so for this one, you just send a cone hit. Oh, wrong lane. Whoops. Okay, that was a actual misinput, by the way. Okay, you know what? Let me just restart this. Yes, you can count that. And frankly, that was a good setup that I messed up, by the way. God. I think I am actually getting tired. But it's okay. Let's see. Cone hits here. Oh, I didn't factor that one, actually. That's not good. Okay, another cone hit here then. Another cone hit. Another cone hit actually. Once that is down, I can put the pole vaulter actually. Let me think. Imp here. Let's see. Pole vaulter. Get another one actually. And by the way, all of these all of the sun you save up essentially carries over. So doing what I'm doing right now isn't actually the best idea, mind you. Let's see, cone hit here. Okay. I'm going to trust RNG. RNG kind of failed me there. Basically, I was praying for 3 kernels in a row, because the 3 kernels would essentially allow me to clear that. Okay, anyways, that would have... This is sort of a clear. Once that triggers the bomb, then yeah, let's go. Okay, that's a clear for wave 1 of like 10. You can tell how IZombie is significantly harder than Vasebreaker. So yeah. Okay, that's done. Yeah, it does take time. Don't be impatient in such situations, by the way. And this is the kind of thing whereby if you misinput, literally, like put it the wrong place, you mess up horribly. Okay, let's see. There's a chance that overlaps, so essentially, okay, wait. First, that kill that. Okay, there is a reason for that. Okay, down. Starfruit doesn't reach that, by the way, if you're wondering. Yep. So since that doesn't reach, let it slowly nibble away that. Starfruit reaches this though, so essentially this you have to wait. And I'm not gonna risk using the Digger Zombies because of the fact that the Chompers do exist. If they are not in the back line, I would totally use Digger Zombies. Yep. Okay. Let me think. I can still use that actually. It would eat it before it actually dies. Wait, 1 hit? Huh? I don't remember that. That it's supposed to not take 1 hit, by the way. It's not that I'm exaggerating. Unless the Starfruit does more damage to zombies. Could be wrong actually, and it does do more damage to zombies. So yeah. Okay, now that that's gone, Imp. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. The Imp will die when standing on the spikeweed, but just send it. It's fine. Yep. Send another one. Send here. Yep. Then let me think. Do I use an Imp followed by a cone hit or pole vaulter? If the pole vaulter is fast enough to make it, I'll try the pole vaulter then. That was a misclick. And a pretty bad one at that. Okay. Top lane is only possible to be cleared if let me think. Okay. That one needs another cone hit, no choice. Top lane can only be cleared if I kill that, so I think bucket hit. Yeah. No choice. Again, as you saw, I had 1,500 sun and now I have 1,200, so RNG is not in my favor, by the way. Once it gets to that, I'm just gonna pole vault over. Because I think it's much more efficient to pole vault over than actually waste time taking damage. Yep, come on, come on, come on. It's gonna be eaten anyways, just watch. Yum. Okay, then just pole vault over, kill the Chomper, and it's over. That way I can maintain the movement speed rather than using like the cone hit zombie, which would just cause me even more grief. The dancing zombie is almost never useful unless you have a lot of potato mines, where Digger Zombies are essentially useless. Punchy Zombies, you also never really use them at all for this. So look at that. This kind of situation is where actually a dancing zombie would be not too bad, if not for the fact that the main dancers actually can, the backup dancers suck here. So yeah. Let me think. Okay, first of all, that. Okay, now, I can bungee zombie that, and then I can essentially double lane digger zombies. So I think I'll do that because that's not a bad idea. That is like 3 sunflowers anyways. So 1, 2, double lane that. And let me think. I would cone hit, but I want this to die first. So yeah, that's my strategy for that. So what I'm gonna do is probably cone hit the bottom lane. Also gonna get totally cheesed from that. Yeah, RNG for butter is pretty high, by the way, for these kernel bolts. Okay. Boom. Okay, that's fine. Okay, now I'm just gonna vault. You look at that. He just popped the one butter and then popped another one, right? Another one, yeah. And he's directly in the line of fire. That's so bullshit, dude. God. So, RNG working against me, by the way. That's a thing. RNG does work against me. Quite a lot sometimes. Wow, okay. Yeah, that does quite high burst damage actually. I don't have much of a choice, do I? God. I'll send another one then. I have no choice. That thing dies very quickly. Oh, 2 star fruits are absorbed when it's at point blank. I see. I see. So that's why. I'm gonna try again. It's probably gonna butter me though, let's be real. Okay. Let's see. Yep, it buttered me. I'm gonna cone hit this one, followed by a pole vaulter. Oh, and I forgot the top 2 lanes. Oh wait, no, my mind blanked out the top 2 lanes, mainly because of the fact that the starfruit was still there. So yeah. Okay, nice. And I'm back at 1,000, which is not good for wave 2, by the way, essentially. Again, this thing cheesed me too much, man, I swear. The corn is essentially the thing I hate the most. It should survive. I hope it doesn't stand and take damage while eating the brain, though. That's 5 more hits, essentially. What a rotten bit of luck, huh? Yes, I know the imp won't, you know, die to that. Not a plan. I think I've gotten 2 already, by the way. From Vasebreaker and this one. Okay, let's see. Cone hit would actually get eviscerated rather quickly. I'm actually gonna try the imp. I think the short range does hit it, but it should survive. Actually, no, let's just get the cone hit. Why am I stressing so much? It's taking 5 more, dude. Okay, let's see. Bottom lane definitely needs a digger zombie. Doesn't matter what you say. Okay, that's a thing. Do that then. Okay. 3 beta here, so it covers these 2 lanes. Split B here, so no digger zombie. So you here, so also again, no digger zombie. Oh, but this lane, yeah. Yeah, man. I don't know why I'm not just using these more. Yeah, I need another one here for this bottom lane because that guy's gonna die about now. Let me think. What do I need to actually kill that? I think the ladder zombie will be perfectly fine, actually. Yep. Okay, slightly damaged. Okay, badly damaged. Probably 2 more hits and then the ladder breaks. Yep. Okay, timed it well. It should survive. Okay, 1,000 sun. That's pretty good. Usually your luck is better if you have more sun at the start without wasting it needlessly. So yeah, that's your strat for this essentially. 4. I need 6 more. Okay. Oh. Oh. That's like a horrible layout, dude. Okay. Yeah. And if I use yet another one, then I essentially be wasting it. You see, look at that. Because there'll be a bomb there. So the thing is, just sending 2 of this is enough. You'll see why. Send 2 of this eats that too, instead of just wasting 1 and then spawning another essentially. You can just spawn another imp there. I'm perfectly fine. Okay, that's bottom lane done. Imp on top lane. Dead. Okay, fine. Imp on this lane, followed by cone hit. Cone hit here, followed by cone hit. I think that's a good idea. Then let me think. Pour water on this lane. Yep, okay. Okay, this one needs another cone hit. Get a cone hit up here. And as you can see, my sun is rapidly depleting. Later levels tend to have less sunflowers, so you tend to have less of your available resources. Let's see. Cone hit. Kinda have to. I was hoping I skate by without really wasting too many. So again, 1,000 to 600, you see, so that's a loss of 400 for 1 level. So actually, why did I do that? I could have just pole vaulted. Okay, that was actually me being stupid. That's a situation where you can pole vault because there was nothing else in the way. 2 imps is 100, 1 pole vaulter is 75, so yeah. Maybe dancing zombies could have been useful in that situation, but again, not really. Okay, let's see. Okay, definitely cone hit here. Goes without saying. Cone hit here as well. Okay, down. Cone hit here as well. Yep, once that's eaten. Oh, I'm actually drawing a blank because I think I haven't had good RNG for this one, by the way. Yeah. Okay, that's not good. I could do that. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, just enough. Okay, down. Once that is down, I think I can just pole vaulter across. That one will be fine. I don't want to waste time with a cone hit. I might die. Okay, pole vaulter, go. Let's see. For this one, if I get a pole vaulter, it'll be eaten. If I get two imps, if I get a cone hit, it will make it all the way actually. And then get eaten. So it's essentially just the same. Yeah, it's just essentially just the same. So 2 pole vaulters for this one. Yep. Yep. Let's see. Oh yeah, but I missed the sunflower, right? Actually, that makes some sense to go and get it then. Miscalculations. As you can see, I'm much worse at IZombie, but it's way more fun. Okay, IZombie, let's be real. So let's see. Okay, I have a plan. I'm gonna do this. Okay. I'm gonna send the cone hit immediately in after, so it basically gets hidden, you see? Look at that. Yeah, okay, I think it should survive. Then essentially a bucket hit will be enough to clear the entire thing. So yeah, let's just have that happen. Come on, cone hit. Don't let me down. Oh yeah, he's gonna let me down, dude. It's not good. Trust when I say he will definitely let me down. He's not within 1 tile away and you lose your hand, it's essentially over. Yep. Okay. Since it's essentially so over anyways, might as well just try my best with the rest of this round. He just double buttered if you saw that, by the way. And this is just a matter of waiting. Hour and 17 minutes, by the way. Okay, so yeah, eventually after that's done, at least that's a streak of 5 done. Yeah, diamond for that. Now, I'll try my best, but I think I'm already gonna fail this one. Yeah, I don't think I'm winning this one with just this. So I'll give it a shot, but let me think. It's only 2 sunflowers essentially, so there's no chance. Yeah, that will eventually self-clear. Yep, okay, sure. I mean, he's gonna die when that happens, but that's fine. There's no real attacking plants on that lane anyways. Instant death, yeah, knew it. Let's see. And you see some of the zombies they give you, like, the balloon zombie and all that. They don't appear, you see. The screen door zombie, like, why? Those are legitimate options, by the way. And then they decide that, nah, it's okay. We won't use those. We won't let you use those. So I'm just like, nah, that's so stupid, dude. By the way, I have lost because, like, there's no way for me to get this sunflower. Like, if I do the vaulting zombie, that's kind of it. So, like, I can't clear it. See, look at that. If I do the vaulting zombie, it's kind of over. Yeah. It's okay though. I did a good try at, a 6 streak and anyways. Yeah, that's all. So what I'm going to do, since I did fail it, is that I'm going to give it 1 more shot to reach 10, like right now, essentially. If I don't reach 10 on this one, then, I'm just gonna call it and I'll do like all the way in a row until I get 10. I think it's an achievement of itself that I got 15 on Vasebreaker essentially in one sitting, but this is harder significantly at that. Okay, I'm going to think really hard for this one now. So 2 forms of stun. I can shoot over there. No point of any bigger zombie there. That one could get a bucket hit to go through, but it's only 1 sunflower by the way, so there's no point. So let me think. Okay. This first round we need to try and get sun. Okay. So we do this first. Yep. Need these. Okay. Okay, good. So we get another pole vaulting zombie to go over there, because that one's gonna die. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna die like in the next hit. Yep. Okay. So 3 Peter here is covering that. Okay. There's no real way we can clear this. You can get a cone hit here, but there's no point, so just pole vaulter straight. Okay. I think that's not even gonna make it. Like, what the heck? Yeah, he's not gonna make it, right? Ah, God, this is so stupid. Okay, that's down. But he's gonna die in the next 2 hits. Yep, okay. So he's dead now. So, okay. We have that, which is a problem. What we do is that we bungee this, okay? Then immediately after we ladder zombie the bottom lane. That will clear easily. Okay, ladder zombie this one. Yep. Slightly dented. Significantly damaged. If you can reach the umbrella of the movement speed, that's enough, honestly. Yep, that's good enough. Because he won't die now. Once that is done, let a zombie on this lane. Then... Pole vaulters don't seem to be viable since they missed their chance anyways. So... Ladder zombie for this one? Yes? No? Yes. Yes. Okay. Then... I think that's an idea, to be honest. Yep, that will shield for that. This can eat this. Yep. Yep, okay. Then he's gonna dance a bit. This guy's gonna take damage. Dead. Summon. Walk a bit. Then he's gonna summon again. Oh, okay, he didn't summon. Somehow this has ended worse actually than the previous one. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna turn out particularly well, but we'll try. Because we already have, and I do mean this, way less sun than the other time already. Bro. Okay, thank God. 2, 3, 4. It's hand down. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'll get it. So I'm already off to a horrible start. I can tell you it's immediately over if I have less than 500 sun by the time I reach wave 5, so... Okay. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, that's it. No worries, Split Pea can't really kill you. Yep. Okay. So, there is a plan for this. So that, definitely. Okay. Then, I think this time, there's actually a use for this, by the way. I think snow peas are the ones that cause me the most problems, essentially, this situation. Like, it is. The snow pea, essentially, is the one that, like, slows down and messes up the movement and everything. Yep. Okay, I think that works out. So, I'm slowly getting extra, essentially. For context, Dancing Zombie is essentially just 2 football zombies. And I almost never use football zombies. Oh, I clicked off. Jesus. Raise the dead. Yeah, squish nothing. Okay, yeah. Just let it slowly clear. Slowly clear, dude. Slowly clear. Okay, done. I missed that sunflower for some reason, but okay, whatever. I was not gonna spend more sun just to get that. Let's see. A dancing zombie could be useful here, actually. But there's too much chance it messes up. So I'm still gonna try it anyways. Because why not? Because now they'll be tanking that, essentially. Yep. Yep. Summon. Yeah. Why do you not summon the front? Oh, thank God. It's like, why do you not summon the guy at front, bro? I was like, yo. If that happened, I knew for a fact the game was just trolling me. There's ain't no way. Yep. Okay, let me think. How am I gonna clear these waves here? Oh, that one dancer's gone very far forward, actually. Okay, let's see. I kind of have to ladder zombie these two, I think. I'll just do that right now then. Yeah, I think that was a missed time because this guy still exists and the butter is a problem. So I might just get another one. Yep. I kind of don't have a choice. That was a missed time on my part. But then again, the extra DPS wouldn't have mattered, especially if the butter RNG is horrible. So, not much of a choice there from me, by the way. And yes, the butter just hits the guy, so, you know, it doesn't matter that, like, you know, his ladder takes damage. So that's usually why ladder zombies aren't the option for this. Another plan. Streak of 3 at 900. Please give me better layouts and more sun. Oh boy. Okay, let me think. Why not? Okay. Do what you were meant to do and be complete. Okay, come on, raise, please, raise. God. No choice, have to do it again. Yeah. The RNG for that is horrible, in my opinion. Some you can predict, yes. Most of the time you can't. Okay. That's good. And that guy just overtook, so at least he now provides a backup shield, essentially. At least sometimes they just raise, but they don't raise all of them at the same time. So that's why I'm like, it's so dumb. Like, frankly, the raise move, the raise the dead, should work on all dead zombies. That's my take on it. Okay, ladder zombie here and here. Yeah. Raise. Yeah. So even if you die, it's okay. Because he's dancing on the spike weed, by the way. You can see why it's dumb. Oh god, what the hell's happening there? Again, butter RNG. If he butters me here, I'm dead, by the way. Okay, just enough. Okay. Okay. Yes. Take that. Okay. Trigger. Squash. Okay, go. That one's okay. What the? Huh? Okay, that's not good. Oh, thank God it hit the other one. I think bucket hit has to go, but once this is done at least. Yep. Okay, okay, good. For this lane, I'm not sure what to send actually. Because if I send the digger zombie, I still need to clear it. So it's like, it's a 175 versus if I send 2 cone hits. Yeah, 2 cone hits actually. 2 cone hits, 150 only. I won't even need to send 2 cone hits. I actually might be able to just send a pole vaulter straight. Yep. Then I'll send that. Yep, I think that's a clear for this. And what? I have 175 sun. I'm not making it, dude. It's why you see most people just reset constantly their, you know, the IZombie situation and never deal the one they actually have. Since the RNG is so bad. Like what I told you, by wave 5, if I have less than 500, it's more or less over since I don't have much of a choice. They're not going to give you more sunflowers after that. Not a lot, by the way, so let's see. Bucket hit on top lane. That's actually pretty dumb, but okay, sure, why not? Let's see. Okay, that. Vault over. Get that one. That way I can just use the ladders on me here. Yes. Okay, good. Nope. Okay, that's fair. Come on. Eat. Okay, that's not good actually. I just send another one. Then I send one here. Send one to vault over. Yep. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Boom. Okay. If vault over, it gets eaten. Versus if I send 2, one of that and that. I think one of that and that's better. Send that. Okay. The pole vaulter doesn't make it, so imp, then cone hit. I'll send the imp now because it's okay. How did the pole vaulter not make that one? Did I not choose that? I wasn't paying attention, by the way, but yeah. Did. The bottom lane definitely saved. Top lane's wasted the most. I definitely feel that. 300 sun. I don't think so, man. This is not gonna work. Okay. Getting to the 6th streak isn't even difficult. It's the streaks after that. It's like, it's murder, dude. It's absolute murder. Okay. Do that. I have to do that. Oh god, that's a waste actually. I'll just send another imp because it's gonna blow up. Okay, send that now. Trigger that. Vault. Okay. Vault. Okay. Some things are getting done. Good. Vault again. Go. Okay, go. Go. Let me think. He's gonna die when he vaults there, honestly. You can feel it now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dead. Yeah. God. Go. God. I think I can clear this wave, but I think that's it. I cannot start the next wave. Oh wait, I can only clear, then I can't even do the next wave. Oh god. Anyways, I think that's actually gonna do it for me. So what I'm gonna do now is actually make a very rough cut before I transition to the next section. Well, it's not gonna be as rough because I'm probably gonna use a cross dissolve or something to go to the next section. So yeah, I'm sorry about this, and let the next section me introduce you and start. Hey there, it's Arsenine and welcome back to the channel. So today we're gonna continue what is essentially our failed IZombie endless streak, and I'll continue doing this until I've actually reached at least 10. And without delaying any further, let's just jump right into it. Again, I'm not gonna count that last one because I literally just exited out. Okay, let's see. That. And this. Perfectly fine. Yep. Then let that slowly clear, and we should be at least done with this entire lane. Let's see. It's a snow pea there. It's a magnet shroom over there. So, oof, yeah, that's perfectly fine actually. Let me think. Need one here. That should be able to clear. Then, split P over there, so no digger zombie. And because that magnet shroom's in the center, it covers all of them. I can't do anything like that. I do think I can do this though. Okay, that's one lane done. And set another one. Essentially my plan is that I'm gonna let it eat through and then just send the imp at the end. So yeah, top and middle columns are gonna be the biggest problem. But I think the middle column is gonna be a problem since I can probably send a bucket hit down the top lane anyways. I need to think of how to deal with that one. Okay, so imp is gonna roll in slowly. I think I'll pole vaulter first. Okay, the thing is I can send a ladder zombie, but he'll be slowed down, so I'll just send a second pole vaulter. Okay, now that that's done, imp, the tank, and then this. And I think that should clear in the end. Alright. 1000 sun, that's good actually. Okay, one of them is like lost a limb, but I think that's fine. Okay, both of them have lost their limbs, but yeah, this will definitely be cleared anyways. For those who probably won't actually see the entire series or something, this is a continuation of the previous series, essentially like the puzzle series that I was doing. Problem was, I did try to get to, you know, like a 10 streak or whatever, but I failed at like the 6 and 7 streak because then again, I didn't have enough leftover sun. So that was the unfortunate situation that presented itself, and hence I could not continue. But I think I'm off to a cracking start now, so hopefully it works out well. Let's see. Okay. This is the kind of situation where a dancing zombie would be ideal. So let me think, which lane should I use? Essentially, this lane is good for the dancing zombie since it covers like all that. But doing it on the bottom lane is the most practical if you think about it. So let me think, if I do the dancing zombie there, it only gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 versus if I do it here and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, it's the same. What am I even trying to think of? So instead of letting the dancing zombie die, you send the imp first to trigger that. And then, yep, send him in. Okay, go. Now, it might miss the first, like, sunflower, but you don't really have much of a choice. You probably just have to send another one in anyways to clear that. It's better than nothing, to be honest. So, the top lane sent an imp. Then my strat is that I'm going to probably send a cone hit so it can survive because the imp doesn't tank well. And then I'll just need like 2 after that. Yep. Okay, that's good, that's good. Yep. Okay. Okay, now I send the imp. And I'll send this here to get the extra sun, which I need. Okay, send the imp again. Okay, those lanes should be cleared pretty handily. And now I need to worry about this lane. Essentially, a cone hit should be able to clear those 2. Then I need to send essentially 2 more imps. Actually, do I need to send 2 more imps? I want to get a sunflower, so I have to send 2 imps. If I send a pole vaulter, it will only vault over that to a certain death, so no. So I'll send 2 imps. That's perfectly fine. Gotta stagger the sending because if you send both, it's just gonna lump on the, you know, potato mine, and then you just waste your time. If you've seen the Vasebreaker series for the Vasebreaker like 15 streak, again, I did it in one sitting with all the other Vasebreaker challenges, so check it out, which is the previous one in the series. And essentially for that kind of situation, you saw that I did exploit the idea of using the potato mine constantly for like this kind of situations. Very practical. This is not good actually. This arrangement sucks. So I think cone hit and yeah, I'm getting that lane down first because there's too much leftover firepower. If I put anything here, it's going to die very fast. You can see, right? It might not even make it, by the way. Yeah, look at that. That's actually bad RNG. Let's see. Here will be covered by everything. Here will be covered by top and bottom. So here, send 2. It's a lot of leftover, like, you know, firepower. I think a bucket hit would be practical, but at the same time, you just need to clear this faster with like more stuff, essentially. Okay, good, good, good. Let's see. This definitely needs a bucket hit. And actually, no, a ladder zombie is better here. It's faster, it should be able to clear. But bucket's cheaper, so bucket hit. Okay. Once that is cleared, I will send the cone hit to that lane. There's too much overlapping damage with all the star fruit, so you can see the problem with that. Pole vaulters useless because they can attack backwards, as you can see the star pattern. Okay, let's see. This lane, let me think. There's leftover spill damage from that. So basically, it's covered well, you know. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I think cone hit here and here should be fine. This one first because this can cover that lane, so no. Do you remember that there are 2 spike weeds here? But the lane that's not really covered is the top lane. I'm not sending an imp because it dies from that, so send that. it should hit that, but I wouldn't die to that. It's fine. As long as the arm doesn't fall off, it should be fine. Oh god, actually no, that's not a problem. That's a problem. Oh, okay, that's perfectly fine. And I should be able to clear that. Nicely done. Okay, so this lane, I will send a cone hit again because 2 spike weeds. So long as there are spike weeds, right, you can never send an imp as long as there's 2. They will not survive that. Then I think for the top lane, I will just send a bucket hit and then be done with it after that is down. Because I could send a cone hit, but because of this and the 2 and standing in the damage, essentially, no, that's not an option. Okay, go. Now it should be cleared for this one. I think I should still have 1,500 sun, maybe. I'm not making the mistake like last time whereby I left, like, you know, leftover sun essentially, and then caused myself essentially to lose earlier. Again, you could argue that the cone hit could have survived that, but that then would have meant that the cone hit was about to be destroyed, so I didn't want to take that risk. Again, this time I'm thinking ahead instead of, like, you know, just thinking like, oh, you know, should I just send a cone hit and risk it dying? There are situations where I have sent that and remember the kernel pulp and all that. Oh, that's pretty lucky. The kernel pulp and all of that just causes me problems like this, you see? Let's see. 3 Peter covers this lane. That top lane is useless actually because of the snow pea. So let me think. It can cover that range, so I need a cone hit for this one. No choice. Yep, nice. Okay, keep going. Nice. If I can kill that kernel pulp, everything is fine. I don't care about the mushroom because this guy has served his use. His main use was to kill that, you know, that... Okay, never mind, he can't kill the kernel pulp. He's dead. Yep, okay. So... let me think, what else could be useful here? I need to get rid of that so it doesn't cover the bottom lane. So... I think... no, that covers that lane too. So... let me think. Two things that can kill with that, so... I definitely need a bucket hit. So... top lane bucket hit. And then once it gets to essentially the star fruit, I think I can use like ladder zombie to clear that one. The star fruit will cause problems for that, so I think I can use the pole vaulting zombie. That'll probably be good. Let me think of this lane. So this lane, essentially I could use 2 imps, but that would be pointless. So I'm not gonna do that. No, that's actually more damage than I thought, to be honest. Just, if it doesn't break by the time it reaches the starfruit, it's fine. Okay, good. It will reach the starfruit. Okay, go. Be fine. Okay, let's see. Here. Just send a cone hit. Oh, what the heck? Okay, that's not good, actually. Yeah, that won't reach. Okay, so send the imp here. That'll blow up. Then, yep. Yeah, I know what you're thinking, like split pea, right? But that's perfectly fine. My job is just to eat, not necessarily eat the whole row. Yep, blow up. Okay, now go in. So, let me think. Pole vaulter should be able to clear that, actually. See that? Only if the walnut wasn't in the way. Okay, I think pole vaulter can clear this one as well. As long as it doesn't butter me by the time I vault. Yep, okay, fine. It's cleared. Again, about 1,500 sun because this will give me, I think, 200. Hurry up. Okay, down. Okay. That was kind of the problem there with the torchwood and the snow pea. It's less the problem on, you know, mechanical skill. It's just the problem with like the layouts. It's randomly generated after all. Nice. Alright, he'll eventually very slowly eat that brain. And I think I'm doing really well this time because I have a lot of like sun in the bank and I actually don't have to worry too much about the mechanical skills of this situation. Ooh, this layout looks a bit rough. Let me know in the comments if you think my strategy has improved any. This lane has the most potato mines, so it has the most like I have to sacrifice essentially. So the plan is a single imp to trigger that. Yep, then go. This will at least cover all of those potato mines. Look at that. Yep. That's perfectly fine. Yep. Again, you can see the problem with these. After that, summon, please. Summon. Yep, good. Okay, to eventually clear that, by now I have to think of the bottom columns and how to deal with them properly. Okay, I've got an idea. The pole vaulting zombie can trigger that. Yes. Okay, now I think a cone hit might be able to make it, actually. I could be wrong. It's either a cone hit or a bucket hit. If I need to double up on cone hits, that's perfectly fine as well. It's because the E thing, which is I'm not really confident about that one. If the cone breaks here, it's fine on this tile, essentially. Let me think of this lane now. Imp will die. So I need a cone hit. Actually, if I get a cone hit, it's just going to... What's the problem with that? It would just be eaten anyways. So... Let me think. Okay, let me think hard about this one. Let's see. The imp won't make it, by the way. So this cone hit. Okay. Go. And once that is eaten, send another pole vaulting zombie. Actually, no, I'll just send this. Because if I send the pole vaulting zombie, it will slow down quite a fair bit. I'm just gonna take unnecessary damage, so I'm just gonna send a cone hit. It will definitely survive. As long as the cone breaks while it's over here, it will probably survive. Okay, that's not ideal. 2, 3, 4. I'm gone. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Just missed. Okay, 1,450. That's actually not too bad. Good. 5 streak. Halfway there. Okay. Okay. Bottom lane magnet shroom will cover, so that's a problem. I need to get rid of that. So the only way to get rid of that is, again, 2 cone hits. You'll see why in a second. Okay. Chomp. Send that in. Once that is down, pole vaulter can go in and clear the entire column, so yeah. Okay, go. Shit, that's actually the wrong lane. This one. Okay, not the worst. It didn't clear that. That's not good. That's actually what I wanted to clear. Okay, so pole vaulter also goes here. Eat that because I actually missed that, by the way. Okay, ladder on bottom. I forgot about that. Right. Okay, let's see. Why am I brain farting at this moment, dude? Mind you, these are all perfectly my fault, right? Okay, let's see. Top lane definitely needs a bucket hit. It's not surviving without that. So, bucket hit. Yep. As you can see, I'm not really a fan of the Digger Zombie, mainly because like there are so many opportunities for the Digger Zombie to not exactly be viable. Okay, I have a plan. It's a good one. Go. Okay, that didn't work. So, full vaulter actually. That's a waste of 50 sun. Essentially, I wanted to time the P to only hit the bucket hit so that I could straight away just, you know, have the bucket hit roll in and clear everything. Like, so the imp can roll in and essentially be sacrificed for that and clear everything. Not the most ideal you've seen, but I'm definitely at more sun than I would otherwise normally be at. Yeah, another diamond. That's great. 70k in the bank. Okay, this is where it gets annoying. Let's see. Okay, this lane definitely can use an imp at the start. That's fine. Yeah, hand. Okay. I sent an imp and a cone hit. That's okay. Let me think. A lot of chompers. So if I send, and I cannot send a dancer zombie here because that would just ruin me. Let me think. Okay. This is gonna be RNG, by the way. Okay. Actually, the RNG didn't work there. So yeah. Cone hit. That should be enough to just trigger that. Okay, so that was about 175. That's fine. Let me think. The piercing damage makes it useless for the dancing zombie. Okay, go. Let me think. One imp can trigger that. The next one needs to be triggered by a cone hit. I have no choice about that one. But because there's two more instants, again, because of the fume shroom layout, right? There is no reason you should use a dancing zombie. No reason at all. Okay. Okay, good. Let's see. I'll get a cone hit, and then I either get another cone hit or pole vaulter. That's the only way to do that. This lane needs to be cleared by a bucket hit. No choice about that one. This lane can be cleared by a pole vaulter. It's okay. I'll get this. I think these work out okay. And as you can see, right, the sun rapidly drains already. So you can see the problems of this essentially. That's not good. If that hits the cone off, the bucket off here, okay, that's a problem. Okay, I have to go. That won't make it, by the way. It will die like right here. As you can see, 600 sun at like a streak of 6. So it's horrible, dude. The luck that can be or cannot be essentially. But this is my best streak so far anyways. Loads of magnet shrooms. We want to see something. This entire column's undefended, so I can just send an imp and it'll clear everything. And that's great actually. So I get 50 sun for basically an entire, I think, 400 sun worth. That lane can be dealt with a pole vaulter entirely. Yeah, it can definitely be dealt with it. That's great. But essentially all your bucket hits and everything have no use here whatsoever. Even your footballer will essentially get destroyed. And you might be thinking, oh, why not just send a dancing zombie? Again, the overlapping splash from fume shrooms do counter, you know, dancing zombies. So That's not an option either. Top lane 100% needs a bucket hit, otherwise everything will die. Bucket hit or basically football zombie, but bucket cheaper, so that's what I'm gonna do. Bungee bucket is 250. Nothing else can clear that standard. Like, unless I send like what, 2 cone hits, maybe. 2 cone hits is 150, so let me think. Yeah, 2 cone hits should work essentially. Yeah, so 2 cone hits. Then once that is Ethan, I can send the bucket hit on top lane, which is necessary, by the way. I'll pull vault over here to eat that. Then I will send a... Let me think. What could work down here? I definitely need a footballer zombie down there. I don't really have much of a choice. So once that is gone, I can send 2 footballs. I think the footballer is essential. Again, Fume Shroom splash damage kills the ladder zombie and dancing zombie, so that's not an option. Okay, go. That should make it. Frankly, I would trade money for sun. But yeah. Fortunately, no instance here, and I think I'll be at 725, so yeah. It's getting real down to the wire, essentially. If the next round has no sunflowers, I know I'm stopping at 8 already. I have no choice about that one. And I'll probably take a short break before I actually go on to, like, another streak. Because I need to walk around rather than just standing still, or sitting still, rather. Okay, 4 sunflowers and a magnet shroom. 2 split peas here, split pea here. Pole vaulter will get killed by that lane, actually. So, no pole vault on that lane. Free beta covers this as well. Dancing zombie could be useful here, but the problem is the snow pea that kind of disrupts everything. The top lane is the most guarded though. So, I do believe a footballer can clear the bottom lane, and the magnet shroom should not be able to reach it. Yep. Okay, so that's settled. Let me think. Dancing zombie, this lane should be ideal. But of course, there's that and that. Those cause more problems than anything. Okay. Almost died, by the way. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send a pole vaulter ahead to defend against dancing zombies. So I need to do this, followed by that. Yep. Okay, I think that's good. Yep, good, good, good. That will essentially shield for that. Raise. 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 Why do you not raise that one, by the way? Thank God. Okay, it raised everything. That's the most important thing. Once it raises that, that's fine. And don't be slowed down now. Okay. Oh, that's a problem. Ah, God. That's a problem. Big problem, actually. So I'm out 2 lanes now. Ah, God. Okay. Again, RNG was kind of cheesing me there a little bit. I don't think pole vaulter survived that, actually. I 100% need bucket hits, and if I were to send a bucket hit, the top column needs to die now, so I need to get rid of that with a pole vaulter right now. Yeah. That dies, and then I send a footballer in. I have to get another one, actually. No choice. Okay, footballer, go. Die. As long as it makes to the split, to the snow pea, I'm fine. Before it really gets damaged. Okay. What can I do to get away with that, actually? Okay, I have to bucket hit those 2 rows. Actually, ladder zombie should work, but it's 25 more, so I'm not gonna do that. So bucket hit go. I don't really have an option anyways. 400 sun, again, down to the wire right now. Because I got cheesed by RNG. Essentially, that row should have been cleared, by the way, but no. So I had to waste about 250 more. If I had 250 more, I should be able to clear to like streak 10, essentially. Because I think the achievement is getting to 10 rather than getting all the way up to, you know, 10. As long as the dent is somewhere here, that's fine. The major dent at least, come on. Yeah, okay. Should still survive. Give up. Just give up, dude. I have 400 sun. As a general rule of thumb, you should have essentially as much sun to buy at least one thing if you think you can try the next level. If you don't have enough sun to buy at least one of anything there, then you have no chance to clear the level. Okay. Problems. Very, very big problems, actually. But there's actually a use to this. They're gonna see what I mean. So all of these need that. Might be thinking, oh, split P, but that's fine. I should get back about, you know, 2, 4, 6, 8, 800 sun. I just need like 50, 50, 50 here. Now the bottom 2 lanes are the ones that are gonna cause me the most problems. That's like 4 P's worth of damage. That is 6 P's worth of damage. Wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 P's worth of damage. So nothing survives these 2 lanes except for, I think, a football zombie. The football zombie is more likely to survive this lane than that lane, by the way. That lane has so many slows. So I need to think carefully about how I do this. Okay, but let me just focus on clearing these lanes first, because that's a clear lane. Let's see. Digger zombies won't work for these 2 lanes because of the split piece, by the way. So that's why I didn't try those. Okay, now we really need to think. There is one thing I can do though. I could get a football zombie to tank for the dancing zombie. But that means I don't have a lot for the next run. So that's why I need to think carefully whether I just send football zombies or just a football and dancing zombie down this lane, because that will keep spawning one to essentially eat the last brain. So I'm perfectly fine with that. Ladder zombies won't work because the sheer damage would destroy the ladder too quickly. 2 footballs is 175, 175, won't clear this lane. Would tank for this lane because this lane has actually 5 P's worth of damage. So I'm going to do the football followed by dancer actually. Yep. Go footballer, tank for the dancer. Yep. Yep, that's good. Good. I think this works. Although, now that I see the amount of sun I have left, if there's no sun on the next one, I am dead. But if I need to make it to 10, then I'm fine, actually. Yep, go footballer, go. Please work. And if you clearly see what I've been doing, it's not like I had any practice to do any of this, by the way. Because I only left at the last streak, and I'm just continuously doing this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, it cannot eat to completion essentially, but luckily they slow down as they raise more. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, doesn't even finish actually. But that's fine. Once it raises here, yep, it's over because the split B won't kill that in time. Yep, streak 10. So am I done? Oh, okay, I'm done. Thank God. So as you can see, I'm actually not gonna survive this one. As you can see, there's only 2 sunflowers. There's no way I clear this in any reasonable pace. So let's just do that. It's gonna buttermeat first try, which it did, and now that guy's dead, and this guy's also dead. So yeah, there's not much choice there. Okay, raise, yeah. So not much choice, you know, by the way. So essentially, you see, I'm kind of cooked there, so I might as well just end this. Yep, it's over. Not gonna try again, actually. 10, 15, and by the way, this still can be continued, right? So I'm not really gonna continue that one. My plants need some water. But anyways, yeah, that's actually gonna do it for me for this one. I know significantly shorter than the others, but the only reason I did that is because I failed the previous like ability to do the what you call that? Failed the ability to do the IZombie endless on the entire thing, and it was late, and I just just wanted to go to sleep. I did give it like my genuine try, and the most important thing that I think if you saw is that I never tried to intentionally restart. I tried to give the run like an actual try, with the exception of the very first try of the IZombie, because I actually misclicked. And frankly, if I didn't misclick, I think I could have cleared that, because that had like one of, I think, the best what you call that, it had one of the best like layouts essentially. So these are all the achievements I have left, as you can see. So I have to get the golden sunflower trophy. The only way to get that is, actually it says here, right, collect all minigame puzzles and blah blah blah. So basically you need to finish all of that, which I did. Finish all of that, which I did. The next time we're gonna go survival. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in the next one.